Et bonjour, c'est parti pour l'épisode 4 de Atomfall. On continue, je viens d'arriver dans le village. Bon, le monsieur me dit on t'accueille mais fais pas le con. En gros, fais pas de conneries. Donc on va être tranquille et on va aller se balader un peu dans le village, voir ce qui se passe.
What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? For order. And for civilization. Or something like that, anyway. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not.
Please, God.
Do they look like an outlaw to you?
Put me on the patrol roster. Sarge. I can't stand this
Here we go
miserable shithole of the village much longer.
Strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
C'est marrant qu'ils s'embrouillent et tout entre eux. Y'a quoi là-dedans? Rien du tout. Je vais aller lui parler.
Here we go.
What was that?
Let's be civilized about this. Hands away from any weapons. Citizens of Wyndham, remember.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
If you encounter
Don't be a fool.
anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as
Là, faut vraiment pas faire le con. Hein.
someone connected with me. Not safe yet.
Petite visite du village. Oh, putain. Ah oui, en effet.
The contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant.
Ouais, ça m'en met pas beaucoup de vie cette histoire.
Not worth the bother.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Scattermore fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Always doing make work around here. Should have those villagers doing it for us. Don't do nothing worthwhile, this lot.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Non.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as
Leave
such.
tomorrow if we could.
Please, don't
Hands
make
away
us
from
hurt
any
you.
weapons, you.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village? Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few
C'est très très stylé. J'aime beaucoup. Je vais encore le répéter 50 fois, mais j'adore l'ambiance, vraiment. J'adore le décor, j'adore l'ambiance. Je trouve ça super classe. Bon, il a l'air un peu con lui là-dedans.
Why here, of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Some bugger, pardon my French, wanted to make a scene, sir.
And doom us all in the process. If the captain and his minions find out.
Ah, sac à dos plein, ok.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the cap... If you wish to play the informant, then I cannot stop you, but... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some... I trust you will do what is right.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear. And God, and neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll... I don't know who. She probably got on the wrong side of some, but you should leave. This is village. Like I said, if you want to play detective, stick to the crime scene.
I trust you will do what is right. You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
Putain, c'est immense là-dedans. C'est pas si grand que ça en vrai. Mais c'est bien, moi j'ai vu qu'il y avait une cave à ouvrir. Là où j'ai pris. Là-bas j'ai pris. Ok. Putain, elle s'arrête jamais, elle.
Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him? That bloody peacock says, oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained.
Put poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Wouldn't say, would he? Eh? All full of martial law this and special powers that.
Ugh, bunch of little Hitlers.
Aye. Our Davy never came back from France in last one.
Oh, I know.
If he was still here with us, he'd have spat in the eye, that pompous little... The words fail me.
I know. But just keep mum about how cross you are, though. If they'll lock up Mr. Wilmore, they'll lock up anybody.
Remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Let's not have any trouble.
Behave yourself, Civvy.
Any building marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Citizens, there come to my attention a guest. But despite warning, certain funds
Tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Not sure about you.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind. Well, well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? If you've wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. All in good time. First, you need to make yourself useful to me. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Trust me, you will be much better off. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before the... If we were to work together, you and I, but step out of line, and I will revoke your... So I ask again, did you come from the outside? Well, this is disappointing. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but I trust that will be more conducive to a timely... In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with... Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself... And if you still wish to have protocol's aid... The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should... If you want somewhere to start, well, I could send a patrol in, of course. But a softer approach might... The good Dr. Garrow? Not so good, in my opinion. That woman is dangerous. Caught her up to her old nonsense again and incarcerated her smartly at our Skellamore camp. The prison is closely guarded, so don't even think about attempting to reach her without our permission. But that permission may be granted if you prove yourself loyal to us here in the village. That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. so no one goes near the substation. Understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Yes, what is it? There's been a what? Sergeant, take a squad to the church at once. And the culprit? Surely not the vicar. I see. What I do know is we can't be seen to respond lightly to such an incident. Perhaps this is a time to be safe rather than sorry. I'll have the vicar taken in for questioning. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline? I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. It can be tricky to tell right from wrong out here, but you seem to have the right spirit. Your assistance is appreciated. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you with us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes. To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position. I'm delighted to hear it. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the... She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More food. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol. Well, as I've said, you will have earned my trust. Are you not eager to visit our Dr. Garrow? You seemed rather keen. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machine. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused... I don't believe in such nonsense as magic. But when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she...
Yes. Though I would advise... My men will kill you in an instant. Here. This pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethamore. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too. All the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report, but be warned. One hint of betrayal. I hope I make myself clear.
Maybe Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge still and drink our...
Alors, j'ai plein de missions secondaires à suivre et tout, mais en vrai, je vais y aller un peu à l'aveugle. J'aime bien découvrir au fur et à mesure, je sais pas, je vais me la faire, on verra bien ce qui se passe. Je vais me la faire tranquillou. Okay.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village? Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
It's like having another bloody war.
An increase in outlaw activity on Slatterdale. Avoid Slatterdale until the area is once again declared safe.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? Steady on. I was only... Let's face it, these days you're only worth the kit in your bag, and just as well I've got a whole shop full. Anyway, where are me manners? I'm Morris Wick, owner of the... Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy. Big explosion, that's what. I remember, it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, the temporary my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? We have to carry on. There are mouths to feed. Oh, now, very nice. Very good. Done and done. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. I might have something new for you.
Alors, je sais pas ce que vous en pensez. N'hésitez pas à m'en parler dans les commentaires, hein, même parler entre vous. Mais j'aimerais bien, franchement, j'aimerais bien savoir ce que vous pensez du jeu, de ce que vous voyez, quoi. Bon, après, j'essaie de jouer au mieux possible, hein, je découvre. Hein. Mais j'espère que vous kiffez. Et puis, bah, même si vous kiffez pas, n'hésitez pas à me dire ce que vous aimez ou pas dans le jeu, là, pour l'instant. Alors c'est un jeu crossplay, hein, faut pas trop juger les personnages, je sais qu'ils sont pas super bien animés les PNJ. Encore c'est très correct. Mais voilà, il est sur PS4 aussi. Moi je suis vraiment agréablement surpris, hein, j'aime beaucoup.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
J'ai plus de place dans l'inventaire, j'aimerais bien pouvoir poser des trucs dans mon inventaire. Enfin si j'ai un inventaire quelque part, enfin pas un inventaire mais un coffre ou quelque chose pour stocker. Il doit y avoir, hein, il y en avait un dans le bunker là tout à l'heure.
What do you need all this sodding metal for anyway?
The artificer needs it for armor. The kid we used to keep you lot safe. Stop your pain and moaning. Get on with it.
J'écoute un peu les conversations, c'est rigolo.
You expecting Genghis bloody Khan or something?
Oh, you're welcome to go and have a look what's beyond the perimeter if you want. Get a little taste maybe of what's out there. No? Thought not. Get on with it.
One day, I'll leave here, get through the wall. Somehow. Don't know how yet, but one day.
Ok. Putain, je le voyais plus petit le village. Bon, il est pas immense, mais franchement, je le voyais plus petit. La boulangerie, je m'en fous. Enfin, je m'en fous. De ce côté-là. C'est le magasin. On va aller voir la boulangerie. Un petit thé. Voilà, c'est pour toi mon gros. J'ai pas envie de boire. Qu'est-ce qu'on va acheter à manger?
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. That's good. Fair trade. People come here to barter all the time. Might have new things for you if you call back now and again. He did he? So you've sided with the protocol, eh? Bloody soldiers, always digging around. Well, like I said, you won't get Bye now.
A bit of democracy wouldn't go amiss. Thought that was what we fought the war for. Don't consult with the locals, eh? Who the hell else am I supposed to
Behave yourself, Sibby.
I'll finish my book today, I think. Start it again tomorrow.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is. Not sure about you.
trust.